as we all know, Kendrick Lamar, and I know everybody, this is a touchy subject for everybody because some people think Drake won, some people think Kendrick won. Me personally, I definitely think Kendrick won. You feel me? I fuck with Kendrick. Hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all can't tell me no different. You feel me? I fuck with Kendrick. I don't care how many songs Drake drop. I'm definitely fucking with Kendrick. Pump up the volume, hit that like button. Yeah, Kendrick took that dub. Kendrick for sure took that dub. So basically, in this video, it's basically saying that Drake is sending a cease and desist to Kendrick Lamar over the Super Bowl performance. Of course, he was gonna do that. You think Drake was gonna let K-Dot perform that song? Not Like Us. You think he was gonna let him perform that song? Drake wasn't going for Kendrick calling him a pedophile in front of everybody. Cease and desist is a formal notice that demands someone to stop alleged illegal or unauthorized activity. Okay, so basically he don't want him to perform that song. Hit that like button if y'all just not tuning in. And hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. We almost at 1K. But yeah, cease and desist letter. Of course, for that Not Like Us record.
Are a cease and desist letter demanding that he not perform Not Like Us during his Super Bowl halftime show. Now, we are going to talk about what are the chances that a cease and desist like this would work, who it would be sent.
Appreciate it, James.
Who and what legal requirements may need to be met in order for this cease and desist to work. But first, let's talk about where this news came from in the first place. Because when we're talking about news, the source of information is always important. And it seems to me like this news or rumor actually came from somebody that we are very familiar with here on this channel. And that person is Wack 100. Now,
Wack, not Wack. Wack 100, man. Hey, Wack 100 is a legendary, you feel me, radio talk show host. He just that nigga in the industry, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, anything that got to do with Wack, you feel me, Wack got a powerful voice. Anything he say goes, I ain't gonna lie, in the music industry.
Wack 100 says a lot, and the things he says are either hit or miss. Right? We've heard him say things that were accurate. We've heard him say things that were just blatantly false. So you got to take everything that Wack says with a grain of salt. But regardless, that is where this information came from, and it all basically started with this Clubhouse phone call right here.
Drake gets served a cease and desist. He digging himself for bigger dicks. He looking more like...
Oh no! What he serve who?
Bro, I just don't understand, bro. Drake, can you take your L? Drake, just take the L. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just take your L and go on about your day. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Pump up the volume, hit that like button. If y'all think Drake should just take his L and go about his day, bro, and let Kendrick, you feel me, reap the rewards that he won. You feel me? Come on now.
Kendrick Lamar, so he can't perform Not Like Us at the...
Oh no, that's some serious? Where's that link?
Audio up top.
I think he should though. He said all that stuff about him that's on a national stage though.
A-Rod or E, are you all available?
You think he should? He said about Kendrick too. And told the world that Kendrick's best friend in his life.
He came after him.
So what about because he didn't stick when Kendrick's dead? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you already know what I'm saying now. I'm very biased when it comes to Drake.
Oh, so it's true.
Come on, work.
So money wise, the safe thing he just said that we're gonna do it anyway. What would he be looking?
Yeah, if I was Kendrick and I was performing at the Super Bowl, bro, I'm in that. You feel me? I'm going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, I'm playing Not Like Us. I don't care. You feel me? That's one of my top songs. I'm gonna go play Not Like Us and make sure he feel this shit. You feel me? I'm definitely gonna play Not Like Us a couple times. Pump up the volume, hit that like button, subscribe. We almost at 1K. Yeah. Definitely playing Not Like Us the whole time so Drake can feel it. He watching at home at his TV. You feel me? He's scared. He watching the game. He enjoying the game and all that. And then all of a sudden, I come out on stage. Just Jada Facts. What's good, Cuzzo? Thanks for joining, Cuzzo. Yeah, facts. I'll definitely go play Not Like Us. You feel me? For sure. Got to. You feel me?
Getting that whack on that.
Nah, he's trying to get the NFL to restrict Kendrick.
Oh, okay, I got you.
He's trying to get them to restrict. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's gonna hold, Wack?
I don't know. I don't know. Cause Jay-Z got something to do with it. It ain't.
Now, as per usual, Wack 100 didn't disclose where he got this information. He just kind of put.
Hey, but no, I ain't gonna lie. Drake been sending cease and desist letters the whole time, bro. That's all he do is send cease and desist letters, bro. You can't play Kendrick in Canada. That's tough, chap. You can't play Kendrick in Canada. Why can't you play Kendrick in Canada? Because Drake got that shit on lock down there. I ain't gonna lie. Drake do got a lot of power in places.
The information out there, which I mean, I guess it's up to you if you want to believe what Wack 100 says. Bro is about as accurate as a person with no arms doing archery, but that doesn't mean that what he just said doesn't have some kind of merit, because it very well could be true that Drake sent a cease.
And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Henny. Henny, if you want to sponsor me, Henny, if you want to sponsor me, you feel me? Go ahead and sponsor me, bro.
And desist. So let's talk about why Drake would want to send a cease and desist, right? And I think the reasons are pretty obvious. Kendrick Lamar's biggest record this year, probably the biggest record this year from anybody, is
Yes,
Not
sir.
Like Us. A song
Yes,
where
sir.
Kendrick is repeatedly calling Drake a pedophile. He's repeatedly yelling out OV ho. These are things.
OV hoes. Let me hear you say OV ho. Hey, that bitch was a banger. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. If y'all think Not Like Us was a banger, you feel me? Yes, sir. Hell yeah, that bitch was a banger.
That make Drake look bad. So it does make sense why Drake would not want this song performed at the Super Bowl. There is going to be 50 to 100 million people watching the Super Bowl, and I'm sure the last thing Drake wants is every single one of those people hearing this song performed live at arguably the biggest concert of the year. So what is a cease and desist? Well, real quickly, a cease and desist is basically just a written notice demanding that somebody stop doing a certain action, right? It's basically a demand letter saying, hey, you're doing this, we want you to stop, or we may take legal action. Now this is
okay, and we know Drake was gonna do that in the beginning, like I said. Hell yeah, we knew Drake was gonna do that. Of course, this is gonna be in front of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, so we know Drake was gonna send that cease and desist letter. And that's the thing, bro. People got to learn how to take their L's, bro. You got to take your L, bro. If you get in the L, you just take your L and walk on, bro. You feel me? If Kendrick wanted to perform Not Like Us in front of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, just let him perform.
isn't the first that we've heard of a cease and desist being sent during the course of this beef, right? Apparently Drake got a cease and desist for the song that he had the AI generated Tupac voice on. Apparently Tupac's estate sent that to Drake, and then now we've got this one.
I ain't gonna lie, when Drake dropped that Tupac verse, I don't know if y'all heard it before. It's probably still on YouTube. When he dropped that diss record, I was like, okay, Drake, you do it. You popping your shit for real. You definitely popping your shit with this one. I thought Drake was gonna win.
Drake allegedly has sent over to either Kendrick Lamar or the NFL. Wack 100 wasn't super clear on who he sent it to, but with that laid out, y'all understand what the cease and desist is. At this point, whoever is on the receiving end has two options. They can either comply with it, or they can risk going through with their plan and having legal action taken against them. Now, what are some reasons that cease and desist letters can be sent? Where there's a couple. You got like copyright infringement, trademark infringement, patent infringement, and then you also have things like harassment, slander, libel, contract violations, or unfair business practices like false advertising or deceptive marketing. So when it comes to Drake sending Kendrick one, there's really only
Just breaking news.
Could have sent one.
Just breaking news. Did he? What? Fires it. Oh my, James. Thank you for updating me, bro. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Drake is filing for harassment.
Not as simple as did somebody say something about me that's not true or that I don't like, because there are other factors at play. A big example would be in America, we got the freedom of speech. Where Drake is from, in Canada, they have the freedom of expression. Now, free speech.
I didn't know that. In Canada, it's a freedom of expression, but in the USA, we got freedom of speech, which really, I ain't gonna lie, when we get on certain platforms, we really don't even got freedom of speech. So are we really free to speak? That's tough, bros. These platforms got to chill out on their rules.
Rights in the US have a larger, longer reach than freedom of expression laws in Canada, but they basically cover the same principles. People are allowed to say what they feel. So when we're looking at if Drake has a legal leg to stand on, that definitely is going to play a part. Now, the point of him sending a cease and desist is saying, hey, if you don't stop, I will take legal action against you, which kind of insinuates that Drake has it on his mind to maybe have to defend himself in a court of law over this thing. Like if Kendrick goes through with it, Drake might sue Kendrick, and whether or not his suit will have any merit will depend on those key factors we just talked about. But there's also more to it, because another piece of this puzzle that is going to be accounted for is
what Drake say. What Kendrick say, they not like us, they not like us, they not like us. He said, mustard on a beat though, kill a rap nigga, it's a free throw, man down, call the ambulance. Tell him breathe, bro. We nail a nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jaboni ass nigga trying to see Compton? You feel me? Fuck them all in there, mama. How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm trying to spaz on his body. I'm trying to pass on his body. I'm John Stockton. He said, what did he say? I'm John Stockton. Damn, I forgot the rest of the song. Chat,
whether or not the people involved are public figures, which are legally described as well-known or notable persons of substantial public interest.
The Diddler's Dungeon, yeah.
Like celebrities, movie stars, athletes, musicians, politicians, and so on. And I think we all can agree that Kendrick Lamar and Drake are public figures. And in order for a public figure to file a libel, slander, or defamation lawsuit, they would have to demonstrate that the...
Oh, shit! Chat! Hold up, chat! 999 subscribers, bro. 999. Oh, my God, bro. I'm there. I'm right there, bro. I'm right there. Oh, my God. Chat! Let me calm down a little bit, pump up the volume.
Alleged defamatory statement was false and was made with actual malice or reckless disregard for the truth. And there are a few things that when someone is suing for defamation will kind of disqualify their arguments, and that is if they feel like they have been insulted, have just upset feelings, or emotional distress. So if Drake actually follows the cease and desist up with a lawsuit, he'll have to prove that Kendrick made those statements with actual malice and reckless disregard for the truth, and his suit wouldn't be able to be based on the fact that he was insulted, had upset feelings, or emotional distress from it. There would have to be an actual calculable impact on his career that he could show. And I'm pretty sure Drake's numbers have not went down since this beef started. In fact, I think they've continuously been going up still. So that would make it a little bit harder for him to follow through with anything if Kendrick...
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, does Drake make good music? Yeah, Drake make good music. I ain't gonna lie, he do. As in like a singer, but now I don't believe Drake makes good music as in like a rapper. You feel me? He do got bars, but he got ghostwriters though. Drake has ghostwriters. Pump up the volume, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Who gonna be that 1,000 sub, man? Yeah. But yeah, Drake has ghostwriters, so I can't appreciate his music like any rapper that writes their own music.
Kendrick decides to ignore the cease and desist. So right now, I want to talk about what are the chances that Drake can have a successful suit if Kendrick does decide to ignore it. And one of the
1,000! We did it! So yeah, Drake's still mad about that. You feel me? That Kendrick song. Drake is still mad about that Kendrick song.
Play a part in that is what's called case law, right? And pretty much what happens is when a lawsuit is filed, when it's time to make a decision and throughout the arguments, lawyers will present what's called case law, which is basically this case case. Therefore, this should be the result of this case, right? Because when cases are decided in America, at least, it kind of sets a standard, like a guideline that other judges can use to determine what their conclusion should be in a new case. And we have seen suits about defamation in music in the past. And so the case law will come into play if Drake decides to move forward. And in 2005, one court in the US ruled that rap lyrics were simply rhetorical hyperbole if they didn't contain any verifiably true statements. Even if the statements are false, if the defamed person can't prove they suffered harm, then there may be no damages. And case law like that will hurt Drake's chances of a successful suit. It also gives Kendrick a good reason to ignore the cease and desist, because
oh God, oh God, bro, Kendrick gotta perform that. Wait, yeah, Kendrick gotta perform that Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. It's just only right. You feel me?
not only do they both meet the public figure requirement, they both make music, right? And this song is music, so it's in the form of art. It was made in America, where we have the freedom of speech, and case law has called rap lyrics rhetorical hyperbole, even if they had no truth in them. All of these things work against Drake and his cease and
so that cease and desist by Drake might not work. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. It might not work. Yeah, Drake, you gonna have to sit through that. You gonna have to sit and watch Kendrick perform at the Super Bowl about you being a pedophile. I ain't gonna lie to you.
desist in any possible suit that he might file. Now, there's also another major piece of this puzzle that will play a part, and that would be what's called fair comment. Now, the fair comment defense really leans into the importance of free speech, and it basically applies to information with a strong public interest and helps to defend news outlets when they publish something that they believe to be true but might not be true. Right now, why it's been widely used by news organizations in the past, it doesn't mean it can't be used for Kendrick, because there is an argument to be made that protecting young girls and women from abuse is important, right? There's also the fact that it's not like Kendrick Lamar made that up. Those are rumors that have been around about Drake since way before this beef ever took off. And Kendrick could say, I was simply commenting on it. And then lastly, there is the consent defense that Kendrick could use, right? Which is basically Kendrick Lamar saying, hey, Drake consented to this back and forth, right? Drake started dropping diss songs first, and even if he wasn't first, he participated in the back and forth. You got to think about like a boxing match. If you get in the ring and put the gloves on, you consented to the fight, right? That same principle could be applied to this. And Drake didn't just participate once, he participated multiple times by dropping multiple records. He also flung some accusations of his own towards Kendrick Lamar. So all of these are factors that play into Kendrick and his decision to either comply or not comply with the cease and desist, because if he decides not to comply, the only action Drake has to take is to file a lawsuit, which based on all of the factors we just discussed, I don't even think he would have a chance of winning if he even sent a cease and desist in the first place, because remember, this all came from Wack 100 saying that Drake sent a cease and desist. But yeah, bro, that's what we got. That's the story. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. Anyways, that's basically it for the video.
That's crazy, bro. Drake, bro, like I said, bro, you got to take your L.